zone. What? Score. Check it.
Next, it's a rematch of the AFC Championship game. Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes set to do battle, both today and for years to come. It's the Bills and Chiefs coming up on Sunday night.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here in KC as their beloved Chiefs took the field, and they are set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Bills in this matchup, they know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late, so maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some draw plays, anything to try and gain a little bit of momentum.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mahomes going to throw. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And these two continue to work so well together. Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. Maybe the best quarterback and tight end in the game today. 105 catches for Kelce last year. Second among NFL tight ends.
First and goal from the 6. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 carries, 58 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Flushed out right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Miko Hardman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. I think
the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously looking for number 2. And definitely not playing the check down game.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo set to get the football back here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They go play fake. Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. Eluding the pressure right. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now it's Mahomes again. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says, we're going for it on 4th down. Buying time to his left. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Instead of having to play follow the leader there, the leader led.
I like that. And he likes that, doesn't he? 1st and goal, let me do the job.
Because you know when he falls into the end zone after falling behind those big guys who pushed up front, that's a pretty good celebration, isn't it?
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some change.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Mahomes to throw once more. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Yeah, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 4th touchdown on the year. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Flushed out right. It's Kelsey on the ground. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And going deep for Hill. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Patrick Mahomes, he can do everything seemingly, and that time he just reared back and let it fly.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium,
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. On first down, Mahomes. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Gregory Rousseau, his second sack of the night. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 85 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. I think you can make a fair case for Tyreek Hill being the most explosive player in the NFL when he gets his hands on the football, and that was Exhibit A.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards to just get it.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line on first and 10. Here's Mahomes dancing to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
Well, to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Flush to his right. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Forced out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jerry Hughes showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
Now, you've been around me a long time now. You know on 2nd and inches, I love it when teams are aggressive and take a shot, but we just saw the downside to being that aggressive, didn't we?
Now you've given up on a pretty likely first down if they had run the football, and they need to come up with something here on 3rd. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this. You have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those strong...
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Steps away to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. He's still barreling through. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A big pickup there on the scramble. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Being chased out left. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. This is caught. And he is out of bounds here. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Mahomes takes it himself, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Pringle. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And on that last play there, he's has over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And again, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play there on the catch and run.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into it.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And some room to work. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 13th. football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First throw of overtime for Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. A great game, partner. Spectacular finish. They needed at least a field goal to keep the game alive. They do one better. They get it in the end zone and end it.
And I don't know about you, but I'm worn out. That type of a game takes it all out of us as well, not just the guys on the field. What a tremendous finish, and as you noted, where they going to go and try and get 3 and keep the game going? And that wasn't good enough for them. They got the touchdown, and that's why we're able to say goodbye.
So for Kansas City, they move back